Hippopotamus. Wow, hippopotamus. Wow. Wow, super. Wow, so cute. I love.
portala. Nile, ima iki.
Are we good? All right. So the tongue of a giraffe is 11 inches long. They use their tongue to grasp the leaves when it's feeding. And also the tongue of a giraffe is very dark in color. It's rich of melanin. It is like that to protect them from being burnt by the sun, from the sunburns, because the giraffe can spend more than 12 hours a day feeding. And the giraffe they have a very strong kick. They use their hind legs to defend themselves, to fight against the predators. If a lion is kicked by a giraffe, it will die. 3% human DNA. It's a very smart animal, as smart as humans. And the name of this animal starts with a B. Who can guess what that is? A baboon, yes. Great. So we have baboons, and these baboons are from the northern part of Africa. They are called the Hamadryas baboons. They stay in a cave as a community, and each community of baboons has a leader called an alpha male. So an alpha becomes a leader after all the male baboons fight for dominancy. The one that wins the fight becomes a leader. So in this habitat, we do have an alpha, and its name is called Pogi. Pogi is a Philippine name. It means handsome. It was named by one of our Philippine colleagues, yeah. So I'll show you Pogi if we manage to see it around. It is actually the largest male baboons amongst all other baboons, and is the cleanest baboon amongst all baboons. The reason why it's the clean, because all the baboons in the habitats grooms the alpha. They make sure the alpha is always clean. So baboons are omnivores. They feed on both meat and plants. So here at Dubai Safari Park, we feed them with some nuts, sunflower seeds, carrots, potatoes, pumpkins, and also some termites, those small insects. That's one of their favorite meat. All right, that one there on your left side, the one sitting on the plank, that's the alpha. Yeah, that's Pogi.
Very handsome.
It's handsome. Yeah, it is. So these animals are very social animals. They have a very good teamwork. The males are the hunters and the females are the ones that take care of the kids. And they are very smart animals. They can make tools for hunting and also fishing some termites from the ground. So these animals are listed as least concerned in the world with the IUCN Red List. So it means we have a lot of them in the world. They are very fertile animals. They give birth throughout the year. So the ones with the swollen back, those are the females. It's for fertility purposes. It's called an ischio-callosity. It's normal to them. It happens monthly. So it's actually normal. It's called the African mix. In the African mix, we have collection of African animals, mostly the antelopes and also the zebras. So the antelopes that we have a scimitar horned oryx, common eland, greater kudu, impala, springbok, and the wildebeest. So we kept these animals together because they share the same diet. They are all herbivores. They feed on only plants. And some of the animals, they have an interrelationship, like the zebras and the wildebeest. These animals are companions. They move around together and stay together because they alert each other when the predators are approaching. The zebras can see from afar. They have a very sharp eyesight, so they alert the wildebeest when the predators are approaching. Whereas the wildebeest have sharp sense of hearing and sense of smelling, so they can hear the predator approaching and alert the zebras. And here that we are right now, it's called the buffer area. The buffer area is actually a boundary between the two habitats so that the animals cannot cross to each other's habitat. And also it's a safe area for us. If anything happens to the bus, we can exit using that small gate on your right side. So after each and every habitat, we're going to pass by a buffer area. All right, so we're going to see the zebras on your right side. So the major color of a zebra is black with white stripes, and each zebra has different patterns of those stripes. They use them to identify each other like our fingerprints. And this is the national animal of Botswana, and the zebras can sleep while standing. And also it has a very strong kick. They also use their hind legs to fight against the predators. If a lion is kicked by a zebra, it gets hurt. It doesn't kill actually, it only gets hurt. Then on your left, these are the impalas, the second fastest antelope in Africa after a springbok. They can speed up to 80 kilometers per hour. All right, so on your left side, these are called the scimitar horned oryx. They stay in the desert. They adapt to the desert conditions. They can last for more than 8 to 9 months without drinking water. Yeah. And these animals once extinct in the wild, and they were reintroduced by the conservation areas. Now they are endangered. We are increasing them in the wild. Then on your far right, we have those antelopes. They are called a greater kudu. That's the third largest antelope in Africa after 5 meters high. And these animals, they have a behavior of freezing when they see a predator. So they freeze and camouflage with the grass so that they will confuse the predator. Then the other one on your right side is called a common eland. That's the second largest antelope in Africa after the giant eland. And they are found in the southern region of Africa, mostly in Zimbabwe. And these animals produces some clicking sound when they are moving. They do so to alert each other when the predators are approaching. So they produce those clicking sound from the knees. Then on your left, this one is called the Mouflon sheep. And these are the ancestors of all the sheep species in the wild. They stay in the mountains. They have white hoofs that make them balance and climb the mountains. And this is the national animal of Cyprus. So they originated in England and part of Asia. Then on your left side, this small antelope is called a springbok. That's the fastest antelope in Africa. They can speed up to 88 kilometers per hour. And that's a national animal of South Africa. A springbok was named after its behavior. It can leap up to 4 meters high like a spring. Then we have that bird there with a crown on top of the head. It's called a grey crowned crane. It is the national animal of Uganda. And those birds like dancing and playing with water, and they symbolize peace in the country of Uganda. The lions that we're going to see in this habitat, they are very rare lions. They are only found in South Africa in a region called Timbawati. They are white in color. So the reason why they are white is not because they are different species or the brown ones. They are of the same species, but they only have a condition called leucism. Leucism is a condition that changes the skin color to be white. Even in humans, we have a similar condition as well. And it's caused by the genetic mutation from the parents that produces some recessive genes that changes the color to be white. So long time ago in Africa, they used to call these lions messengers of God because they could meet it once after more than 10 years. That's how rare they are. So it was actually a taboo to meet these lions. So in this habitat, we only have males, we don't have female lions. We separated them because the males fight for dominancy when the females are around, so we avoid the fights. So a group of only male lions is called a coalition, whereas with the females and cubs, it's called a pride because we have a king in that group. So lions are nocturnal animals. They sleep during the day and they'll be active during the night. The male lions usually sleep for 20 hours a day, whereas the females are the hunters. So whenever the females goes for hunting, the males will be protecting the territory. I wish it was like that to humans. See better in the night because they have light-sensitive rod cells that enable them to see some images in the darkness. And they also have a reflective layer called the tapetum lucidum that acts as a mirror to reflect the light. So they enable them to see in a very dim light. And these animals are vulnerable. The population is decreasing because they are being killed by farmers in the wild. So there is what we call the human-wildlife conflict, where the lions are hunting the livestock of the farmers and the farmers are hunting them down and killing the lions. So lions are one of the animals that are on the African Big Five animals. Who can name the other four of the African Big Five? Rhinos, yeah. A buffalo. Elephant, yeah. There's one left. Leopard, yeah, a leopard. Okay. So those are the big five animals. They were stated to be the big five because they're very dangerous to hunt. You cannot hunt these animals, actually a long time ago, but now we can hunt them due to technology. We now have guns and all the other stuff. So in the next habitat, we're going to see two more of the big five animals, which is the southern white rhinos and the Cape buffalo. And these animals are near threatened in the wild. The population is decreasing because they're being hunted by poachers for the horns, yeah. So they believe the horns can be used to make medicine, which is something that was not approved by any scientist. So poaching is illegal. If you're caught killing these animals, you'll be arrested. So here at Dubai Safari Park, we are breeding these rhinos so that we can reintroduce them in the wild. So we have a baby rhino that was born here, and its name is called Onyx, and it's 1 year, 7 months. We're going to see it around. All right, on your right side, we have the Cape buffalo. So these animals are from the bovine family, and they're very aggressive animals. They have very strong horns that they use for defense. One lion cannot hunt a buffalo alone, it can be killed. And also buffaloes have a very sharp memory. If you attack a buffalo today and come back after 2 years, it will recognize you and attack you back. And the reason why the population of the rhinos are decreasing is because they are dying from a disease called the bovine tuberculosis, and they are also losing their habitats in the wild. All right, on your left side, we have the southern white. So that's the baby rhino there on the right side. So that's Onyx. It is one of our successful projects that we're doing here as a conservation area. So rhinos are the second largest animals in the world after an elephant, and they can weigh up to 4,000 kilograms. They have very poor eyesight, but they have sharp sense of hearing and sense of smelling. All right, we have more on your left under the tree. So due to poaching, we lost one of the species of these white rhinos. We had 2 species in the world, the northern white and the southern white. So we lost the northern white, they're extinct. We're only left with these ones, the southern white rhinos. So we actually only have 2 of the northern white that are kept on a conservation area in Kenya. Unfortunately, those 2 are only females. So we cannot breed more of the northern white rhinos. So we consider them extinct. So we're trying to protect these southern white rhinos so that they won't get extinct. So these 2 females left is a mother and a daughter. The mother is called Najin and the daughter is called Fatu. All right, the next habitat, we're going to see some domesticated cows from Africa, and these are the most expensive cows in Africa. They are called the Watusi from Uganda and Rwanda. So they keep them for meat and milk, and they also use the horns to make musical instruments like a trumpet. And some of the tribes in Africa, they use them to pay the bride price. When one family wants to marry from another family, they are charged a certain number of cows that they have to present to the in-laws to get the wife. So they have very long horns that they use to regulate their body temperatures. So the males are darker than the females. Okay, on your right side, we have one outside the water under the tree there. They are camouflaging. Yeah, on your left, there's a big one in the water there. So crocodiles are cold-blooded animals. They spend much of their time in the water than on land just to keep their body temperatures cool. They only go outside to bask in the sun and also to release the heat that is inside their bodies. If you check there on your left side, there's one behind that small tree and it's opening the mouth. So they do that for more than an hour to release the heat that is inside their bodies. Because if they keep that heat, they will damage their brain cells. So whenever the mouth is open, you see those small birds there, they get inside the mouth of a crocodile to remove the remaining meat between the teeth of the crocodiles. But the crocodiles will not eat them. It's called symbiosis. That's a symbiotic relationship between the 2 animals. And also crocodiles can spend more than a year without feeding, without eating. They have a very slow metabolism, so they digest their food very slowly. They usually store their food on the tail in the form of fats, so they metabolize those fats whenever they get hungry. And these animals, they have a very sharp sense of hearing. They can hear their eggs hatching under the ground. And they also have 3 eyelids. The 3rd eyelid is transparent. They use that one to see when they are under the water. And crocodiles are able to swallow when they are under the water. They have a special valve called the palate that blocks the water to get inside their bodies. All right, so this habitat is called the Asian mix. We have some Asian animals here. All right, we're coming back in this habitat from the other side because most of the animals migrated to the other side. Mix. In the bachelor's mix, we have collection of only male antelopes and male deers. So we took the male antelopes from the African mix where we came from there, the male deers from here in the Asian mix. We separated them with the females to avoid the fights and also to avoid inbreeding that result in the production of very weak offspring. So some of the animals that you're going to see in this habitat, we saw them in the African mix and some are in the Asian mix, but we do have some that stays in this habitat. So we have a mixture of deers and antelopes. So the difference between the two is that the antelopes have horns, and the horns are only two. They grow parallel to each other, and they're made up of keratin, the same material with our nails. And if the horns are broken, they cannot grow again. That's why some of the antelopes have one long horn and the other one is short. And the deers, they have what we call antlers. Antlers grows like branches of trees, and they are made up of bones and tissues. And if the antlers are broken, they can regrow. They fully develop in a period of 1 month. So mostly the male deers are the ones with the antlers. The females doesn't have antlers. African mix. Then we have the scimitar oryx. We saw them in the African mix as well. Then with the ones with the white spots are called the spotted deers. So they are found in Asia, mostly in India. That's one of the fastest deers in Asia. Then on your left, we have these white ones. We have 3 of them, 2 lying down and the other one standing. This one is called the Arabian oryx. That's the national animal of UAE, Qatar, Jordan, and Oman. In Arabic, they are called al-maha. And these animals can detect rainfall and also detect fresh water 90 kilometers away. These are the animals that made the city Abu Dhabi being named Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi means a land of gazelles. So long time ago in the 18th century, these animals led some hunters from the Banias tribe to an area where there was fresh water. And those hunters named that place a place of gazelles, which is Abu Dhabi. Then on your right side, we have these large animals. These are called a nilgai. Nilgai is from India and it's Hindi. It means blue bull or blue cow. So these are the largest antelope in Asia. And the black ones are the males, the females are the brown ones. We're going to see them when we go back to the Asian mix. Then on your far right, we have those white ones. They're called an addax. An addax stays in the desert, and these animals are critically endangered in the wild. The population is decreasing, so we are breeding them here. We actually reintroduced some in the country called Chad 3 weeks ago, and there are 15 of them. All right, on your right side, we have the black one with curved horns, the one that is feeding over there. That one is called a sable antelope, and that's a national animal of Zimbabwe. And sable antelope are the bravest antelopes in the world. They can even challenge the lions. So they symbolize courage and beauty in the country of Zimbabwe. Then on your left side, we have this small black one. This one is called a black buck. A black buck is found in Asia, mostly in Nepal, and that's the fastest antelope in Asia. So these are the males. They're black in color with horns. The females are brown in color without horns. We're going to see them when we go back to the Asian mix. All right, the next habitat, we're going to see an animal that is the national animal of India and Bangladesh. What is that? It's a cat.
Cat.
Yeah. A cat, yeah. Okay, it's a tiger, a Bengal tiger, yeah. So the Bengal tigers are endangered in the wild. The population is decreasing because they are being killed by humans for the skin. They use the skin to make some leather material items such as the bags, jackets and belts as well. So here at Dubai Safari Park, we are breeding them so that we can reintroduce them in the wild. So we have 6 tigers that were born here, 4 males and 2 females, and they are 7 years old. So it is also one of our successful projects that we're doing here as a conservation area. So unfortunately, we're not going to see those 6 ones. We actually have 2 groups of these tigers. We're going to see the 3 that were introduced here at Dubai Safari Park 3 months ago. So these 3, we have 2 males and 1 female. The other male is white in color. So we don't mix them. These groups, we don't mix them because they are territorial animals. They will fight for the territory. So the tigers are solitary animals. They don't stay as a group. They only gather when they want to go for hunting. And these animals are very good swimmers. They can swim from one island to another island. They're on the other side here. Oh, there's one here. On your right side, we have one sleeping under the bushes there.
The orange and white, so one's for the black. Orange, white and black.
Then on your left side, we created a pool where they usually come to swim during the night when they are active. So we call this enrichment, where we mimic the natural habitats of these animals so that they could feel at home. Where's the white one? Oh, the white one on your right side. No, wait, the white one first. So this one is white in color because it also have that condition called leucism. Each other, like the zebras, like our fingerprints as well. And the males are larger than the females and they are more aggressive than the females. All right, we have another one there. The other one is there on your right side, next to the water tub. All right, so this one is called Raju. So the first days when it came here, it used to attack the buses, but now it's used to the buses now. Yeah. So these are also carnivores. They feed on only meat. So we also feed them the same way that we feed the lions, 6 kilograms of meat per day. The hunting animal. Who can guess what that is?
Wild dog.
A wild dog, yeah, exactly. An African wild dog. So an African wild dog is the most successful hunter. They can hunt better than the lions, tigers, leopards, and the cheetah. 90% of their hunting missions are successful. They don't fail. They move around as a pack of more than 20 members, and they have a very good teamwork. Whenever they chase an animal, they don't give up until the animal gets exhausted. So most of the time, whenever they go for hunting, the lions will be following behind because they know that the wild dogs will never fail. So when they catch an animal, they will snatch the meat from the wild dogs. And these animals, they don't have competition amongst themselves. They are being led by the alpha male and the alpha female. They don't fight for dominancy. They actually inherit for it. So when these two are tired, they give it to the next generation. It goes like that. But these animals are listed endangered in the wild. The population is decreasing because one, they are losing their habitats in Africa. There's a massive deforestation and settlement and urbanization in Africa that leads to the loss of these animals' habitats. And also they are dying from a disease called rabies. Rabies, yeah. They sleep during the day and they'll be active during the night. So most of the hunting animals are nocturnal. So these animals, they have a habit of digging holes. They do that to hide their puppies whenever they go for hunting. Okay, on your right, on the right side. So we have some on top of those rocks there. If we put that one, they won't hear me. It's noise. You put on one. They won't be able to hear what I'm saying. Yeah, it's very hot. All right, so now we're going back on the other side of the Asian mix. Okay, on your right side, we have this dark brown deer. It's called a samba deer, and it's found in Indonesia and Malaysia. Then on your left side, we have those small brown ones. They're called the black bucks. Those are the females. The males, we saw them in the bachelor's mix. And then we have spotted deers. What happened? So we're covering each other. Oh, but there's a keeper there. All right, we have a camel on the left side. This one is called a dromedary camel, and that's the national animal of Saudi Arabia. So the reason why it's called the dromedary is because it has one hump at the back. And these animals can last for more than 4 weeks without eating and drinking water. Then on your right side, we have the water buffaloes. And these ones are domesticated buffaloes from the Philippines. They keep them for meat and farming purposes. In the Philippines, they call it calabao. So they spend much of their time in the water just to regulate their body temperatures. All right, so now we're going to the last habitat. We're going to see the animal that is considered as one of the smallest cat in the cat family and is the fastest animal on land. What is that? A cheetah, yes, it's a cheetah. Maximum speed 120. They can only speed for 30 seconds. They cannot exceed that. If they exceed 30 seconds, they will die because they overheat their bodies, so they need to stop and cool down, then they start moving again. That's why it's considered as one of the weakest hunters in the wild. And they have enlarged internal organs such as the lungs and the heart so that they can have good respiratory system and to pump blood fast in the system as they are speeding. So we're going to see one on your right side. Move, bro, before it goes. On your right. IAZA, which is the European Association of Zoos and Aquarium. So they say these animals, they have freedom of choice. They can choose to get inside or come outside. So a cheetah consists of some black tear marks under the eyes. They are called the mala marks. They use them to deflect the sun when they're hunting. So they reduce the sun glare when they are hunting so that they could see the animal clearly. And those black spots on the cheetah, there are 3,000 spots on each cheetah. They use them to camouflage when they are ambushing some animals. And the reason why it's called a small cat in the cat family is because the cheetah does not make the raw sound like other big cats. This one's the meow or purr like our domesticated cats. And it is the cat that is the weakest bite amongst all other cats. All right, so this is the end of our tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, sir. All right, so after this, you can also go and visit the African village. We have more African animals there. We have elephants, chimpanzee, gorilla, different type of snakes and birds, and also the female lions are there and hyenas. It is actually the largest village amongst all other villages. Then we have the Asian village, Arabian safari, and the kids farm. In the kids farm, we have some farm animals. You can take the kids, they can interact with farm animals there. Then here at Explorer, we have a giraffe feeding session. So then actually there's a session that is happening now from 1 o'clock up to 1:30. Then the other one is at 3 o'clock. The last one is at 5 o'clock. You can purchase the tickets now. They usually get sold out. It's only 20 dirhams. And we have shows at 2 o'clock. We have a show for the birds, and also at 4 o'clock we have the show called the Birds of Prey. So those are very interesting shows. You can attend those shows during that time. Then as you go out, we have that QR code on the wall there. You can scan it and make some comments about your experience here at Dubai Safari Park. If you fail to scan, you can visit our website when you go home. Then you put some reviews about our experience here at Dubai Safari Park. Thank you so much and enjoy your day. Welcome. All right. Bye-bye. Good? Yes. Oh, all right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good. Oh, good.